Start the recording. Okay, Elaine Sanchez,
Here.
Jane Mack, Kelly Benavides, Kiva Creer,
Here.
Tamar Hoapili, Fred James,
Here.
Michael Kalish,
Here.
Felipe Ortiz, Nicole Rogers,
Here.
Michelle Sanders,
Here.
Chris Way,
Here.
Kelvin Watson.
Here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sherry. Next item is public comment.
We don't have any, there's no public comment.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Next item is item 3, board action to accept proposed agenda.
So moved.
Okay. Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay,
Second.
Chris Way is second. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, very good. The proposed agenda passes. And next thing is board action to accept minutes from the December 19th, 2022 meeting. Hopefully you've already had time to review that. Questions? Okay, seeing none, can I get a motion on the floor to accept the?
So
Okay,
moved.
Kalish, may I get a second?
Just
Second.
keep.
Okay, second with Fred James for accepting the minutes from December. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any nays? No abstentions? Okay, it passes. Thank you very much. Now we're going to move on to the closed session.
Elaine, before you move to the closed session, I just want to provide everyone with the instructions. We have Brian, a library technician here, who will be helping with the session. So he will close this session out and put everyone in a separate meeting room. That meeting will not be recorded via the Zoom. It'll be a private meeting that you'll be holding. When the meeting is over, you can either text me or Sherry that the meeting is over, and then Brian will go in and reopen the meeting, and then you will all be moved back into this live Zoom meeting where we are right now.
Okay, very good. The only thing is I just have to ask Kelvin to not be in the closed session, but other than that, we should be good to go. But I know he knows that. So.
Okay, Brian will start moving everyone in. It'll just take a moment.
Thank you. Hey, Mar just texted me and said that she is jumping on the Zoom and she wanted to let you know.
Thank you, Elaine. If she joins after you're in the closed session, as soon as she comes in, we'll move her over.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, Tamar.
Hi. Hi, Elaine. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Tamar.
Aloha.
Brian, the technician, is just working out some technical issues over here. We'll have everybody in that room in just a few moments.
And just to clarify, the closed session is regarding line item 6.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna have to send you guys a link to a separate meeting. So just give me 2 minutes. And I will do that.
And that'll be, and then I'll still contact you, Sherry. Once that,
Yes.
okay, I just want to make sure. So the
Leave
link
this
will
one
be
open.
sent to our email addresses.
Okay. Yeah, and you can leave this one open and said then you can just come back into this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Sherry, this is Marcus Lee. Do you have my email address as well?
I can forward it to you, Marcus. How about I do that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
And then Elaine, just so that you know, when you are in the closed session, there will be a slide up on the screen letting anyone from the public know that is interested in attending the open part of the meeting, that the Board of Directors are in a closed session at this time.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time? I didn't hear you.
Oh, sure, I'm sorry. This is Joanne. So when you go into your closed session, there will be a flyer on the screen saying that the Foundation Board of Directors are currently in a closed session and that the open meeting will resume shortly for the public if there's anyone that joins the meeting after you go into your closed session. So we're just notifying the public that you're having a closed session during the open meeting.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Madam Chairperson Felipe Ortiz.
Hello, Felipe, welcome. We're going to go into a closed session.
Okay.
So as soon as we're out of the closed session, we will contact you, but thank you for coming to the meeting, and we'll make sure that we have you down as being present for our meeting.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, I sent you guys the email, except Elaine, if you could send it to your attorney. Forward to him. So that should start it, right?
Yeah, but you have to,
Okay, get out of this.
well, you'll start it, but then you have to leave it.
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
don't stay in.
Right.
No, it'll make somebody be the host,
Okay.
but they may actually be able to get in without us.
Okay. Are you guys able to get into that meeting?
Yeah, I'm gonna check right now. I just want to make sure I don't lose you guys, so that way you know.
I think I don't have enough meetings, but
I can only have one.
Yeah.
So I have to close that other one.
Okay, mine says I have to leave to join another one.
Oh, okay.
yes.
Sherry, which email did you send it to for me? I haven't got anything at
Okay,
my
hold on,
work.
Kiva.
Okay,
Which one
thank
do you want
you.
me to send it to?
My work would be great.
Okay. I will do that. Accept. Okay, Kiba, you should have it now.
Okay, thank you.
Still want to exit out of this. this one.
So you'll have to get out of this one, I think, to get into that one. So,
Okay.
we start.
Just waiting on it to arrive yet. There we go. All right, so I'll get out of this one and I'll join the other one.
Okay, recording is,
We just get Kelvin. If they can wait just a moment.
oh yeah, if you can just wait 1 second, we're gonna let Kelvin know to come back in as well.
Very, very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have them start or wait?
Let me just run in, because I did send him a message. Yeah, he's logging in now. You just let them know he's logging in.
Okay, Kelvin said he's logging in right now.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Wish I was where Tamar's background is. Yeah.
Show up.
We can still.
Okay, thank you, Elaine. I hope Kelvin's with us now.
Okay, very good. I'm going to open the meeting again, and we're going to move to item number 6, discussion and possible action to authorize settlement I need a motion on the floor.
Make a motion to authorize a settlement with Daniil for $14,000 as noted in the agenda.
May I have a second?
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Madam Chair, Felipe Ortiz abstain.
Okay, we have an abstention. Any nays? Okay, motion passes. Thank you very much. Next item is the president's report. I'm hoping everyone had a chance to review it. Are there any questions on the report? Any comments? I just want to say that I wrote that report because I know we have some members that are new to the foundation and don't understand the relationship that the foundation has always had with the district. I think that there's some areas where we need to strategize with the district in partnership. In particular, I think is where maybe potentially asking for a joint meeting or with the district or just meeting with the executives and the officers of the district and the foundation. I think it would help us. I think you'll also see in the report that it talks about the services that we provide to the community. And I hope that for those that are new, that the report enlighten them on what our function is, how long we've been operational, and what are the things that we do. Okay. After that, we have the next item, which is discussion and possible action on foundation's current operations and utilization of the Las Vegas Clark County Library District staff. Basically, from my report, I hope that helped you understand kind of what is occurring currently. We have always had Las Vegas Clark County Library District staff available to help with the foundation. And currently, we need to figure out what is the best way for us to utilize services and also at the same time, make sure that we are following the rules of our 501c3. Are there any comments or questions?
Madam Chair, I agree. Felipe Ortiz, for the record, I agree with you. A lot has happened since 2003 and 2013. Technology's changed, the way we do business has changed. Financing of public products has changed. And of course, the legislature has made some significant changes allowing this foundation to participate in some creative financing. Having said all that, I agree with you that it's a good opportunity for the foundation board and the library district board to appoint a smaller group to really go over how we can be economical and efficient so that we meet the goals of our constituency, the public. It's a good tool for both. I don't see anything negative. We need to tighten up on roles and responsibilities so that when the report finally goes to the legislature, either from us or through the library district, they feel comfortable with allowing us to continue to assist with raising money and being a pass-through organization for the library district. So if there is an opportunity, I would request, it's a good time to really appoint 2 or 3 people to really go over to make sure what areas can we improve on, get better. As far as employees, I think there was a question out there that the foundation has no employees. We reimburse the district for employees. Is that correct? And this is for legal counsel Africa Sanchez.
We do have a part-time employee, and that person is responsible for helping out with sales of books, book sale.
So we pay.
We do have, yes,
Okay.
we currently have that, and that's something that we need to look at. After speaking with counsel, it seems like it's important for the foundation to review its policies and procedures, review its agreements, because there are some areas where we need to be as compliant as possible. And we may need advice from council, employment council, on what we should be looking at as far as agreements are concerned, because we have, agreements, like you said, from 2003, and to state exactly what you did, a lot has changed since then. So we need to figure out what is the best way for us to move forward. I think that it would be a good idea to have the executive officers of the foundation meet potentially with the executive officers of the district council. How would that work? Is that allowed? Would that be under an open meeting law? Would we not be able to meet privately? How does that work?
The open meeting law does allow for a joint meeting of two bodies. So the library district and the foundation could have a joint meeting together to try and address some of these issues and concerns that the foundation has. So yes, the Nevada statutes do provide and allow for that. I just don't know logistically how, and maybe, Member Ortiz can help us since he is on both, to get that going, to get a joint meeting together.
Okay, so the request goes to the director and to the chair for a joint meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And then the chair and the director iron out of the district, iron out what the agenda items are. And so then it would come back with a time frame. Do we want to do it at a regular meeting? Do we want it at a special meeting? We don't want to tie up everybody's time because it does take time, but that would be the procedure for this body to request a joint meeting and to go over that. Go over any concerns, issues, updates. It's mostly updates, from my opinion, and clarifications.
This is Kiba. I have a quick question. Felipe mentioned about legislation that's changed with foundations. Is there more information he can provide on that, or can Africa kind of get some bullets? I wasn't aware of those, and so it'd be good for us to know specifically what those changes are so we can better prepare too.
Actually, the only change was the thank you, Felipe Ortiz, for the record. The only change was the legislature allowing the foundation to handle new markets tax credits for financing.
Okay, all right. After speaking with legal counsel, it seems like there are some areas where we are going to need advice and counsel from an employment attorney to review what our current agreements are. I would like to, first of all, I want to know, are there any other comments from our board members regarding this? I mean, this is, and currently we have a gala that's upcoming, and we have district employees who are assisting in that endeavor. And we most likely will need to talk to council about how we move forward to make sure that the district is happy with their role, but then also the foundation is happy with our role, so that we mesh and we're doing just the goals. What we're trying to do, the reason why we exist, is to create money for programs for the library district. But at the same time, we have to be responsible and make sure that we are following best practices when it comes to employment. So are there any questions or comments on this matter from the board?
Madam Chair, it's Chris Way. I agree that we need to proceed with the analysis and the discussion and consultation with council regarding all the issues that you've just reviewed. So obviously I don't think we have time to hash them out here in the remaining time, but I agree we should perform that work.
So can I have a motion on the floor to set up advice and counsel and to review our agreements, all of our agreements, as they pertain to employees or employment or practices regarding the foundation And Africa, help me out. Am I saying that correctly?
Well, I mean, just because I think it's more like the contracts between the foundation and the district and the duties of each is the way that I'm perceiving it.
Okay, so
More-
okay, so I'm making a motion on the floor that we have council review the agreements between the foundation and the district, just to make sure that we are following proper protocol, that we are remaining compliant. This may include, of course, and just to make sure that everything is above board. So I'd like to make a motion on the floor to do that, to have council do that. And then also for the foundation to request a meeting between the foundation and the district to discuss these issues. So that's the motion on the floor.
Tamar Hoapili, second.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Any nays? Seeing none, no abstentions. Okay, we're going to move forward. Thank you very much. Okay, the next one is discussion of possible action of bylaws. I just want to kind of get an update. Africa, do you want to update us on where we are with that?
Yes, we had a committee meeting last week and there was some great insights, and I heard from the two committee members of what they want, where the amendments were needed in the bylaws. And so I should have a draft probably by next week. There's another committee meeting next Friday at 9, I believe it's 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. So there should be some recommendations from the bylaws committee coming regarding some amendments to the bylaws. So that's moving.
Okay, are there any questions? We'll just make sure that we have that agenda item for our next meeting. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Next one is discussion and possible action of board terms and slate of candidates for nomination. We have 9 members right now, and we have some openings coming up. I'm going to be leaving the board at the middle of the year. We have some other people leaving. And we need to find board members that are hardworking, able to understand the library district, understand the foundation, understand that we are here to help the library district for programming. And so I have done my due diligence. We have been working really hard on redoing these bylaws. But also at the same time, we still have some vacancies that are going to be available. So we need to work on that. I wanted to propose that we vote. I'm nominating and we vote for Shannon Bilbray Axelrod. Shannon is not new to the library. She was a library district trustee. She understands how the library operates, and she understands the importance of what the foundation does. In addition, she also is in the state Senate and is
Assembly.
Yeah, in the state. I'm sorry, I'm already moving you up, Shannon. My goodness, Shannon is in the Assembly, and she has served for many years and understands how bills get passed, the importance of how that affects the library district and the foundation. And Shannon, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, I'm very passionate about this foundation and the library board in general. I actually served 11 years on the district and served on the foundation as well. And I do think that there is a little bit of a disconnect right now. And so I'm hoping that I can be there to help bridge and give you guys some context and some institutional knowledge of the legislature, the foundation, and the board. So I'd be honored to be a member.
Are there any questions from the board? All right.
I'll just express my wholehearted support for Assemblywoman Bilbray Axelrod as our adding her back to our board.
Okay. Is there a motion on the floor?
Felipe Ortiz moves to approve Shannon Bilberry Axelrod as a foundation board member.
I'll
Tamar
second.
Hoapili, second.
Okay, we have a second from Tamar. Very good. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any nays? Any abstentions? Seeing none? Okay, we move forward. Thank you very much. Welcome to our board, Shannon. We look forward to working with you, and we understand that you are doing this because you love the library district and the library foundation. And we are so thankful that you have an immense knowledge base of how the library system operates. And we're very excited, and we're thankful that you're also part of the legislature. So you can help us in any way that you can. Thank you.
Happy to do it. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
You're on mute, Elaine.
Thank you very much. Just the last session is, I know that I sent you additional names for people potentially that we can nominate. You'll notice that they are people that are in Nevada Industries. I'm reaching out to all of you. We have not, because we have not completed our bylaws, we do not have our nomination committee yet. So I welcome any members who have names or ideas of who we could reach out with to fill our board vacancies. So please reach out to me, email me. I'll send you guys an email and we can go from there. Are there any questions on that? Okay.
Madam,
Oh, yes, please, Felipe.
Madam Chair, through you, as a matter of record, the board of the Las Vegas Library Board, District Board has one more appointment that they're eligible for, and I think they're making that on Thursday. So we'll be getting one more person. On the board.
Okay.
They're
right.
all going to put a couple of people on there.
Yes,
the
two people according to our bylaws. Yes.
For the record, I wasn't put on as part of the library board. I was put on as the general appointee.
Do you know what date that was?
I'd scheduled this Thursday. Oh, the date I was put on?
Uh-huh.
You're taxing my memory. I'll have to.
That's okay. I'll ask Sherry. No worries.
Probably a year and a half.
Thank you. Okay, well, thank you for letting us know that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Next thing is discussion and possible action of the annual report. Tamar, do you want to kind of give us an update of where we are and what's going on with that?
Yes, thank you so much, Elaine. I want to thank Sherry. Sherry actually worked very diligently in providing me all of the stats. So I'm actually working with a creative agency, the Warring Group. They are giving us a fabulous discounted rate, and they are putting together a mock-up, which hopefully I can have. Gosh, I was hoping to have it actually by this meeting, so I apologize for that. Because we all, had our holidays yesterday. But if not, maybe this week, next week, we'll see, and I'll let everybody know. Elaine definitely will show you first, and my goal is to have our annual report wrapped up within the next 3, maybe 4 weeks max, and then we can have it. And part of the contract that I worked out with them was to provide an electronic file, which we can distribute through email, have posted on foundation website and so forth. It's an electronic version. And then of course, if we decide to print any hard copies, then I'll work with Jane to see what our budget allows, to see what we can print if any of us need some hard copies, right? So I'll keep you posted on all of that, hopefully sooner rather than later. But thank you, Elaine. Any questions?
Any questions for Tamar?
Madam Chair, this goes Felipe Ortiz, for the record. This goes very quickly, so I'm not so sure that we need a motion to approve because the report is based on what's already been submitted. So really they're creating in the gee whiz graphs, all the nice stuff. The reason I say that because this legislature starts fairly soon and people do go online to look at the reports. So I guess it's a question. I'm of the opinion that we don't need a motion for whatever Tamar and whoever she's working with comes through until you approve it. That should be sufficient. Is that correct?
You're correct. Yes, there's nothing to approve right now. Tamar, I talked to Jane. Tamar is handling the annual report. I think it would be nice if you guys see a draft of it prior to it going to print. I think the annual report is going to be helpful because like you said, we could use it for the state legislature to explain what we do. We can use it for marketing material. We can use it for our gala. There's a lot of things that we can use it for. I just want to make sure that you are aware that it's being worked on. We have not worked on it last year, and we're trying to do that right now. We're trying to kind of focus our efforts on the foundation so that way when we have the gala, we have a lot of things in place to explain what is it that we do and how we help the community. Tamar, thank you so much for taking that role. I mean, Tamar spearheaded it, and I want to say to Sherry Walker, thank you very much for working with her and with her request, with Tamar's request. We really appreciate it, and we know that it's going to help the foundation in the long run. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. I think that is the end of our agenda, seeing that we do not have public comment.
Elaine?
Oh, yes. Yes,
Kiba.
Yes.
I don't know if everyone knows, but Sherry's moving to a different position in the library, and just wanted to tell her thank you for all of her years of support to the foundation, and just really wish her well.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for everything you've done. We really appreciate it. And congratulations on your new role.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry.
Yes, you are welcome. And let's see. Okay.
Are we having public comment?
Do we have any public comment?
There is no, I thought you told me there was no public comment.
At the beginning, there was none. I have to ask again at the end.
Okay.
I do not hear any public comment.
Okay. All right. Seeing that, I motion to adjourn this meeting at 1:37 p.m. Can we have a motion?
Tamar Hoapili, second.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. We really appreciate it. And we'll get back to you soon about gala and next steps from this current meeting. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay, everyone, have a great day. Bye.